Fortitude fam? Anderson Johnson here, the creator of Fortitude Rap, and we're back with another inspirational video. So today is June 10th, and it definitely won't be June 10th by the time you get this, but just to put things into reference, today is June 10th. My 2-year anniversary of Fortitude Rap was May 28th. Now, how did I manage to miss making a post on that day? I don't know. I do know. I was on the move so much that I did not take time to reflect on the day. And I'm pretty sure that I looked at the date on my phone and was wondering why that day felt so special. But, you know, I was busy. And I didn't take the time to simply reflect on that. But Actually, I do remember. That was Memorial Day weekend, and so Memorial Day weekend, I had a lot going on. It was a lot. I was on the move. I mean, like traveling wise, just doing a lot of things with friends and family. So yeah, I didn't take the time to actually reflect, but that day felt special, and it was because it's the 2-year anniversary. So I had to sit. And right before this video, I reflected on my pathway to getting to this point by, going through my Instagram and going through the Fortitude Rap Instagram and looking at the post. At first, it was just pictures with word content, and then it started with stories and Talk to Me Tuesdays, and then from there was videos, and I started my videos. At first it was just a plain video, just literally speaking audio. And then I found an app, and I started to put music behind it. So literally you had the plain audio with music behind it. Well, then I transitioned to make it to where I had, some imagery there. And so I'll put my brand up, and then the video will pop up. And then after the video, it would transition to quotes that would add more context to the talk of the video, and give it more, give the listener a bigger understanding, give you all a bigger understanding. And then, I took up a lot of space on my phone, so then I had to shift some things around, and eventually got to where I was able to, get some more equipment. And then, speaking of equipment, I started with just my phone. I had an iPhone 6S. Set up some books, slanted it, landscape ways, and then just took the video. So I'm literally looking down at the camera, leaning, talking into the camera. But then after that, I was able to, give me a little stand and sit my phone up, still balancing on some things when I didn't have my stand. But then after that, I got a actual desk tripod that had light and microphone on it. So then my audio was clear, quality, with the brightness and the light added into the video made it clearer. And then from there, I had got a ring light, and I used the mic from the little tripod and the light from the little tripod to add light to the ring light. And then from there, I now have 2 pole lights and a video camera that came with a mic. So that took 2 years, and it took me a long time to start, because I figured I needed everything like this right at the beginning, and that's not the case. So what did it take for me to start this, and what does it take for anybody to start their journey to getting what they want or being successful? And the answer to that comes in one small 3-word phrase. And Nike, it's Nike hat I'm wearing, but Nike did their thing when they said just do it. Because within just do it, they said a lot more than just do it. What they were saying is you have to, 1, know your vision, know your goal, and once you have it, start doing, start working, start putting things into motion. Put yourself to work, and don't just sit on the vision that you have. And if you want to boil it down to one concise word for what does it take to even get started, the word is gumption. The word is gumption. You got to have gumption. You got to have gumption. And if you want to change that word, you got to have moxie. If you want to change that word, you got to have tenacity. You got to have an attitude. That's an even better word. You got to have an attitude where no matter what, you're just going to start and you're going to do and you're going to succeed. Gumption means gumption, moxie, against all odds, you're going to do your best to make something shake, to make something happen in your favor. And that's what it took. I mean, I was in the middle of financial hardships when I was encouraging other people. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that I had to start, because if I kept thinking that I wouldn't be great until I had certain equipment, I was never going to start until I got it. I would just now be starting 42 Rap just now. And so you have got to have an attitude where you say to yourself, against all odds, I am going to make this happen. I don't have everything I feel like I want yet. My vision may not be complete, but at the end of the day, I have got to start somewhere. And I'm going to start here right now. And when it comes time, I will have my vision fulfilled. Look, my vision for 42 Rap still isn't fully fulfilled. Like, I don't have the gigs yet. I've actually had one conference, and that was a big leap. I mean, I had a conference. I did a talk for an organization that spanned over 22 states, and that happened within a year and a half of me starting 42 Rap. And mind you, if I hadn't started it then, a year and a half before that point, I would have never gotten that opportunity. I would have never understood what it's like to prepare a presentation for something outside of class. You know what I mean? And I've done it a couple of times, for 42 Rap, but before that very point, I never would have understood what it takes to do that. I never would have understood what it takes to get my topic, understanding the points I want to deliver, and then conceptualizing everything, and then putting it in a visual aid to help my audience. So think about it, man. For those who are questioning starting, don't question anymore. Don't think about it anymore. Or continue to think about it, but don't think about it to the point where you don't take action anymore. Don't try to get everything perfect right off the bat, because at the end of the day, you still have to learn how to get better with your process by the things that you encounter while you're creating your vision, while you're bringing your vision into manifestation. So yeah, 2 years and some odd days in, and I am feeling great. I'm feeling great about what I'm doing. That gumption, man. And I still have it. I talked to my mentor the other day about something that happened, something somebody said to me, and it activated something in me. And I felt I wasn't necessarily hit in a bad way, but I was like, okay, cool. You said what you said, and now it's my turn. You said what you said, but now I'm trying to prove me right against you trying to prove against your point. I'm not even trying to prove you wrong. I'm trying to prove me right against your point. And despite of what you ever said to me, I know me. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm going to prove me right. And me prove me right will in turn, tell you not to say, not to speak against me. And he said, that's that dog. That's that attitude you have. And he said, you got to keep that. And so, just like E.T. says, you got to have that dog. And you can't have that dog if you don't have the gumption, or the moxie, or the tenacity. And, one day you'll be like me, reflecting 2 years down the road on the progress you've made to get to the point that you are when you start to reflect. So with that being said, quality thoughts, quality life. Live, love, learn, and until next time.